We're there to support, we're there to facilitate, we're there to enable you to deepen your sense of Jewish identity and find meaning and purpose in it.
I do feel quite strongly that this building will change the congregation very much for the better by providing facilities for different functions and for the many different sorts of activity will attract others to come and join us.
At the same time as there being the regular Reform service here in this part of the building, there could be any number of services going on in the other part of the building. There's no sense that there has to be one kind of Judaism celebrated at Menorah, because we represent the diversity of the modern Jew.
The new Siddur is a complete revolution. For the first time in the history of Jewish liturgy, we have not made rigid decisions on behalf of people as to what they have to pray and what they don't have to pray. We have provided them with choice.
Well, when we started, the idea was revise the language, make it more gender inclusive. But once you start doing that, you begin to realize that the movement has changed in the last 30 years. There are now Chavurah groups working, so the book has to be flexible to cover a whole range of different kinds of spiritual needs.
This was a book that took 8 years.
Yeah.
And you consulted with communities and you consulted with all of the stakeholders, and it developed over time, which is very much what Reform Judaism is about as well. It's a process, it's an evolving movement that takes into account people's feelings, people's imaginations, people's journeys, and it evolves over time.
I think one of the exciting things for me is to be at the centre of an organisation that is not a moribund institution sitting in a building in North London, but a very, very active organisation that's charged with reaching out to individuals.
We're here. I was in Birmingham yesterday, I'm in Leeds today, and this afternoon we're going to go visiting various halls of residence, and we're going to be giving out our student bags, our freshers packs, and our all-new student guide. We're really going to try and raise the profile of Generation in Leeds. We're Generation, it's a new Jewish organisation for students, young adults. The people that we're looking for are the unaffiliated, the people that are disillusioned, the people that are disenfranchised, the people that don't really have any involvement with their communities or with the Jewish community as a whole. Sorry to disturb you, are there any Jewish students living here? Hi, are there any Jewish students in this flat? We're from Generation, which is a new organisation for Jewish students, and really we just wanted to say hi and come and meet you. We're working with Jason quite closely. See you around. Any questions, I'm always around. Cheers. Take care. Have a good one, boys. See you, mate. It's been a really fantastic day. All in all, I think it's a big thumbs up to Leeds, onwards and upwards to Manchester.
My background is Orthodox. In fact, I came from an extremely Orthodox household. Looking back on those years, I can't believe that I sat in the ladies' gallery under my hat while my 3 sons were bar mitzvah and had absolutely nothing to do with it, obviously, except seeing to the catering. I got divorced and there was no way I was going to stay at a shul like that. Menorah has enhanced not only my spiritual life, but my cultural and social life as well. Much to my delight, I got an article for Shofar from a new member, and she's going to help me write the copy for this supplement in the local Jewish paper. Space we get. Sure, yeah. But we want a history of the shul, right, and why we went Reform.
I was a little bit tired of the all or nothing approach of the Orthodox synagogue that we had been to, and I needed something to meet me on whatever level that I wanted to be better. And I think that Menorah has got that sort of flexibility, that it doesn't matter that if you can't do absolutely everything, but if you want to practice your faith in any way, then that's okay by them, and it's a terrifically accepting environment. We have twins with autism, and we wanted to help them understand a little bit about their culture. The difficulty is that they're unable to go to religious schools at the moment, and so we wanted a flexible environment where they could learn something of their background, but you'd like it to be accessible for them, and I think that's what Reform Judaism does particularly well, really. We've just been to a Rosh Hashanah family service, and it's nothing like I've ever seen before. The guitars were out and the plastic chauffeurs were out, and they gave them apples and honey and sang songs. And it's okay to have them at a children's service in the Orthodox, sure, but it was really nice to be able to celebrate as a family together.
I think it's something that was in the back of our minds even when we got married. It's just that it wasn't so much of a concern until we had children. Well, we're bringing up the family as Jewish, so I felt it's time to basically formalise Jewishness, and so make it official. We're at the Bet Din, nervous and excited. You know, it's been a long time to get to this point, so you know, I'm really excited that it's now come to that point. But obviously, there's also a bit of nerves because it's a big step in our lives. Hopefully, it'll be okay.
We've had another baby, a boy, the first boy. We had Brit Milah for him, which was quite an experience, and very special time. We feel we really are a Jewish family, all of us. It's not like I am and they're not, and the children are maybe one or other, or they're not sure what they are. So it's really confirms our identity and the way that we want to continue and to live our lives, and in being part of the Jewish community and everything that means. I'm Jonathan Goldvarg, and I'm a member of the Reform movement.
I am Gita Khan, and I am a member of the Reform movement.
I'm Sheldon Maudsley, and I'm part of the Reform movement.
I'm Robert Shields. I'm a member of the Reform movement.
My name's Debbie Ellie, and I'm a member of the Reform movement.
I'm Stephen Moss, and I'm proud to be a member of the Reform movement.
I'm Hannah, and I'm a member of the Reform movement.
Hosanna.